All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Dr. Shola Jordan Adeoye, and today I want to let you guys understand that there's so many situations going on in marriages today, and to be able to fix this, I believe I want to use my own marriage as an example, like a case study for you guys. And that's the reason I'm inviting my wife to be on the show with me so that we can deal with issues that we are going through together on the show. And you will be able to see the problems that we are having, the challenges we have faced, and how we are dealing with everything. So thank you very much for tuning in. Just stay tuned. All right, Lola, welcome. I really thank God for your life, and we've been married for some time now. And personally, I've been enjoying the marriage, but it's possible for us to be having, ups and downs and stuff. We've been having that anyway. So
natural.
Today, I wanted to tell my people that are watching today that this marriage is not perfect.
No.
Before you entered into this relationship, you had expectations.
That's right.
And today you are in the marriage right now. Can you tell us, the difference between your expectations and what you have now?
What you ordered versus what you got.
Now,
Okay.
Now, listen before you go. Moment of truth.
Yeah, moments of
No
truth.
lying.
No.
Don't decorate this.
No.
Don't make me look good.
Oh.
All right? I know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I know, guys, I'm good. I know I'm good. But don't make me look good. And I want you to just be truthful because somebody out there is actually going to be blessed.
Yeah. So the thing is, while going into this relationship, I have my own, I had expectations, and the dream of every girl is to, get married to someone, if not rich, but at least comfortable and that can, have your back and all that. So initially when we started dating, just, normal dating, you never know how it's gonna end and all that. And he is a broke guy. He was a broke guy as at then. Yeah, that's the simple truth.
Jesus Christ,
yeah,
you gave me a name, a broke guy. Okay.
Yeah, he was a broke guy,
that.
and I never knew I was gonna end up being his wife anyway. When you're young and
let me just help you a little bit, just still.
Thank you.
A broke guy just doing something good.
Thank you. So I never, imagined that I was gonna end up being his wife and all that. But there's a place of prayer to which I took it to God in prayer and all that. And bam, here we are. We thank God there are challenges. There were challenges and there are still challenges because no perfect relationship. That is just one thing, that you all should know. We just try and adjust. That's it. That's a simple truth.
I'm a broke guy. I used to be.
You were a broke guy.
To be a broke
Anyway,
guy.
you're not still rich right now.
For now, I think I'm doing good for myself. All right, and I think I'm taking care of you. You'll be like, you won't look like this if I'm not taking care of you. All right. So you asked me the same question.
Yeah. So the ball is rolled back to you, Dr. Shola. So how has it been?
Okay. Now, expectations. Before I got married to you, I was actually, I had a dream. And the dream is to marry someone that is very freaky. Someone that is, I'm being truthful here. Freaky person. I wanted to marry someone that is actually very pushy. Someone that is not really aggressive, but tough and stuff. So I tried it. I tried like almost about maybe 17 girls. Yeah. This is the guy. This is the lion right here. All right, about 17 different ones.
Wow.
Okay, then I found out that that's not meant for me. Already, I'm a tough guy. So I said to myself, I need to look for someone that's going to be opposite of me. So when I found you, actually, you fixed into the description that I had in my mind. And ever since we've been married now for over, I don't know how many, how many years we've been married now, and you've been cool, you've been patient, you've been quiet, you've been supportive, you've been nice, you're a good cook. I love to eat. You've been a good cook and everything. You know, the freaky part of it. I didn't get that, but I think I'm managing what I have, and I have to.
You better do.
You know what I did? I had to water down myself just to be this kind of guy that is not right there. So that's where I am right now. Well, now you love that, right?
Love what?
For me being truthful.
Sure.
Right.
It's all about.
So very good.
Yeah.
Now the next question for you is that now we've been married. It's possible for you to have experienced some bad time, good time.
Sure.
Can you share a few of those bad times you experienced?
Yeah, well, like most people, know that after we got married, you traveled to the US, and I was left in Nigeria for 15 years. 15 good years. Man, there were temptations, and there were challenges here and there, and all that. And, it got to a point in my life that was like, this is not what I signed for. I was almost at the point of turning back, but thank God, here we are again. I'm here with you too. So marriage is just one thing. Marriage is not a bed of roses. Apart from, the challenges of being apart from your partner for 15 years, though you come home and all that, a lot of things, and I will say this, it affects our growth. Because by the time I came to the US, I'm a bit, how do you say it, older now. I'm older. And to go back to school, now, because, when you're in the US, you want to do certain things because whatever you read in Nigeria, coming here, you still have to go to the school and, brush up certain things, to fit into the system. That was kind of a setback for us. We've been together, maybe a few years apart, and we came here and we were together, we would have moved up. I believe we would have moved up, than where we are today. Yeah, that is, and each time I remember that, it saddens my heart. And I would not want to encourage anybody for a long distance relationship. It's a no-no for me. From experience. Well, a lot of people, they want to say overseas. That is not, you don't want to go into it. Trust me.
Wow.
So, how about you?
Well, for me, I've been experiencing a lot of different things. When you're married, you believe that everything's going to be all right. But it's not like that. I'm a kind of a person that want my home to look like a certain way. You are the kind of guy that was like, oh no, it's just a house. We have kids. No, I don't want that. So, and another thing is tissue paper. I don't like tissue paper just anywhere. I want it in the trash. But for you, it's different. You put it like anywhere. For me, when I see tissue paper, the very first thing I'll think about is, this is nasty.
Trash.
Probably somebody used this to blow their nose and they put it on the table. In my mind, this is not supposed to be there. But with you, it's different. Okay? Then another thing I see is that I'm a very kind of, I'm a pushy kind of guy. And I want you to get it like right there. And I always hit the brick wall every time I try to push you. Say, do this, do this. I believe, I'm not supposed to tell you this, just do it. But I always hit that brick wall, okay, right there. And it's kind of like a little, it's challenging that sometimes I feel you should do some things because I know the result is going to be good. But with you, it's different.
Yeah, because we are wired differently, and that is why we're two different, separate entity. Because you want things done your way, I might not want things done your own way. And there is, we have different abilities and capabilities. So because you want it that way, that is not the way I'm wired. So, and I don't see it that way. I don't want to be pushed. Fine, it's good, you need some push at certain, period in your life or so. But if I don't want to be pushed, I don't want to be pushed. That's it.
Another one I see is that there's this word I use, of course.
Yeah.
Shola, yes. Is this a tissue paper? Then I say, of course.
Yeah, it's like, are you daft? You should know.
That's
my
your
interpretation. Yeah.
Mine is that, yes, this is tissue paper.
No.
Of course means yes to me.
Okay, maybe of course means yes to you. You see, like back home, there is this saying that, the way, the tone of your, words, determines what you mean. So if you're saying, of course, it's like, oh, are you daft? Don't you see that this is what it is?
Well, that's not.
I don't like it.
That's not for me. For me, is of course that's a tissue paper. So I started changing myself. That every time I wanted to use the word of course, I quickly remember she doesn't understand that one. Then I'll say yes and no. And I've been able to learn that adjusting to it's a big challenge for me.
You see, that is what we're talking about when we're talking about relationship and we're talking about marriage. You have to adjust. There are certain things that you cannot change. You just have to live with it, both ways. So, and when we're talking about sacrifice, that is what we're talking about. There are certain things that you cannot change in your partner, that you have to live with it. You have to learn to live with it. You are not a perfect human being. I'm not a perfect human being. There are certain things that you do too that get me, crazy. But then, I'm stuck with you. I can always, just forget about it.
No, you're not stuck with me. If you want divorce tomorrow, I'll sign the paper.
Yeah.
With a gold pen. I'll sign it like, yes, let's do this. And stop, okay? So I remember that was the time we fought on the phone. And I said, do you want to leave? And then you said, no. It's a life contract. I was like, oh my God, I'm dead. This is what I'm going to be the rest of my life. But that's good. Now, this is going to be the final question for today. We've been going all around doing all kinds of stuff, challenges and stuff. Automatically you must have been enjoying some beautiful moments in this relationship. I need you to share one or two with us.
Well, I have to be, truthful here. You are a nice person, if I'm allowed to say that. You are very supportive, and you're an encourager. And if there's anything in your power to make the family, better, you're always ready to do it, even for the kids. If you know that, this person is not, as in like me, I'm not happy, you try to, look for a way or things that will make me happy, that, if there's any problem, you're always there, with me, you want to, make things better and all that. And, if I'm bent on doing something and you think that this is going to bring peace, you're ready to do it. That much I know. Even though you have your own nasty side too.
Yeah, I love that part of me. Anyway, I love it. I enjoy it and stuff. So my own truth is this. We've been married, and number one, you are yet to slap me. I'm yet to slap you. So I'm enjoying that moment that, okay, we are not physical. We talk, we yell, we raise our voices and stuff, and, we can actually stop talking for like 2-3 hours. Then we quickly come back and just do stuff. That's number one thing I'm enjoying. We don't insult each other. I've never insulted your family. You've never insulted my family. You love my family. I love your family at the same time. And this is part of what I'm enjoying here. And number two, what I'm enjoying the cooking too. The eforiro is fantastic. The ogbono soup is fantastic. The rice, jollof rice, especially the jollof rice yesterday was crazy and stuff. So I enjoyed the food also. Then the companionship. When we sit, we talk. We talk about things that, we want to achieve, things that we have gone through and all kinds of stuff. Then, I think I have peace with that.
Yeah, the thing is, in every relationship, you should be friends with each other. You should be comfortable, discussing everything and anything underneath, the sun with each other. And, that is just it. Like the way I'm wired, I'm not wired to be a physical person. If I'm angry or mad at something, I just want to cool up by myself. I just want to withdraw, and get myself back. I'm not the physical type. And thank God, you too, you are not that kind of a person. The way I am raised up, really?
I am.
You're not.
It is the Holy Spirit that is holding me down.
Well, thank God for Holy Spirit, because the way I am brought up, I've never seen my parents.
When I get mad, I know how to control myself. And that's the beautiful thing about self-control. When you're mad, you just let yourself go. Always remember that if I do anything crazy, it's going to stick to us, and this is the way it's going to be for life. And any story, people are going to hear the stories, and then it's going to mess you up. It's not because I'm a pastor. It's just because this is the kind of guy that I am.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that the way I am wired to, I'm not. I don't know how people, got to that point of punching or slapping or whatever. I don't think I've ever raised my hands on, a man before or whatever.
Good. And do you have any requests from me? No, maybe something you want me to be doing, or something that I've been doing, you want me to stop, or what?
Yes. In a relationship, transparency is key.
Yeah.
And communication. In the part of communication, I think you're good in that. But when it comes to transparency, I don't know, I guess because of the kind of job that you do, you tend to, because you are into, relationship and coaching and all that, you cannot discuss your clients with me or whatever. But sometimes you just be like, oh, your husband wants to answer a phone call and he has to go outside, or, in a separate place to answer a call and all that. As much as I want to understand that is the line of your, sometimes I don't know, when you do some crazy things, I want to, think about, could it be, and, sometimes it's just, it makes me angry that sometimes I don't even know what you're talking about, whom you're talking to, or, I don't know. That is...
Okay. Now let me. That's your request. You want me to be talking in front of you, right? But I can't. When I'm talking to my clients, it must be in a kind of a private
I understand.
place.
Yeah, and I know, and there are some certain people that I know they are not your clients that you talk to, and you don't want me to hear what you're talking about. That makes me go crazy. And I just want to leave it. I want to let it go. That okay.
They are my girlfriends. Okay, now my request.
What's good for the geese is also good for the gander. So if you think you can have girlfriends and talk to them, I too can do that.
Find a boyfriend.
Takes two to tango.
Find a boyfriend and talk to them.
It's not a matter of finding them. They are all over. Just
take the wedding ring off and just say,
no, I don't even need to take the wedding ring off.
Okay.
Yeah.
My request. You want to listen to my request?
Yes, sir.
Now, when it comes to intimacy, I want it every day.
That's
It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm telling you the truth here. And I believe everybody watching right now, they're actually backing me. Even if not every day. Constantly. I'm not talking about I'm tired today, I'm tired tomorrow. Now, you see what makes men sometimes, not all the time, what makes men to go outside is when they are sex-starved in their home. A lot of pastors are going through this, and that's why they sleep with their church members.
Okay.
And the church members are always available because there are so many single mothers in church that actually they're willing to actually accept your invitation anytime. All right, but we're supposed to have self-control. But even though we have self-control, the home must actually be set up in a way that you are satisfied when it comes to being a companion. You're satisfied with the food, you're satisfied with the communication or whatever, and sexually also, you gotta be satisfied.
Yeah, when you're talking about sexual satisfaction and all that, you know, there is this thing that they call incentives or an encouragement. So you should be able to know your partner and know what can, ginger a swagger. What can make
You're not telling me you want me to be paying for it.
Well, if you tag it that way, I don't know, but you should know what is good for her, what can make her head turn, what can make her, to want to do it every time.
Bribery and corruption.
I don't know. Call it anything.
So listen. Let's clear this and let's get out of here.
Yeah.
So you think I'm the only one that is in need of sex? So if you are in need of sex, so I should collect money from you too?
Well,
or get something from you.
Look at it this way. You are saying that, you want it like every day, like constantly and all that. So I know that, on your own part, you want it constantly. So I don't even need to ask for it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Well, thank you very much for being truthful today.
Yeah.
I've been able to learn a lot of stuff from this. And I believe the viewers have been able to learn a lot of things from these too.
Hope so too.
I'm not perfect, you're not perfect.
No.
We are in this relationship to make it work. I'm bending, you're bending.
Yeah.
You're sacrificing, I'm sacrificing also. And that's what has taken us from zero to today.
So where we're at today.
By the grace of God. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in, watching this episode. I believe next time, in case you have questions, feel free to post your questions below this video, or probably you can inbox me also. I'm going to respond to it. We're going to be having Pastor Lola all the time coming on my show by the grace of God to give us nuggets and to answer questions by the grace of God. So I'll see you guys next week by the grace of God. Have a blessed week and bye.